Beautiful people, how are we doing? I have recently felt called to hop back in front of this camera and talk to you guys. Let me know in the comments below how this quality is working. And yes, I have been gone for some time. That is not because I have not been following semen retention and being so strict and disciplined on my spiritual journey. 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, was my last video. And shortly after that time, I fell victim to this matrix. And it was not falling victim, but it was a part of the natural ebb and flow of life. And this is sort of what I wanted to talk about in today's video. Really, I wanted to give you guys a beautiful summary on where I've been in the semen retention journey and my spiritual journey in general, and give you guys some insight into the ways I've been thinking and the ways I've been moving recently. To let you guys in a little bit, I believe I am on a 7 or 8 week streak of semen retention with very, very clean streak. This may be my cleanest, longest streak ever in terms of no lusting, limited lusting. Now, I'm still thinking sometimes these sexual thoughts, but for the most part, very, very limited lusting. And God knows no porn. God knows that. And you see the glow. It's undeniable. So, real quick, some insight into the ebbs and flows of life. And I've talked about this in previous videos, but I felt called to make this video for you guys out there on your journey who may be going through the ebb and flow of life. And what I mean by ebb and flow is that the ups and downs of the matrix. There will be times where I am feeling so spiritually tuned in, so tapped in, so disciplined, feeling so aligned, synchronicities left and right, finding new information about myself, expanding on my awareness in beautiful ways. And that is what is happening right now. But a month and a half ago, it was the exact opposite. And I was falling victim to matrix things, going out, having the drinks, party, all that stuff. And I wanted to come here to tell you guys that there's never a better time than now to get back on the train. And it will always be waiting for you. And sometimes those dark times, and this is the beautiful discovery, I think, of true spirituality, is those dark times, those times when you're feeling super shitty, when you're feeling super down. That was me. That was even though I was feeling so disconnected spiritually, that actually was me being more connected spiritually than ever before. And when you're all love and light and getting better and all of these different things, you're not learning that much. At least me personally, I'm feeling amazing. Don't get it twisted. I'm feeling fantastic. But I think that those times you need to really try to use your awareness to look at what the universe and God is trying to tell you, because it's always trying to teach you something. There's always a lesson to be learned in everything. There's always a lesson to be learned. And talking a lot about the cycles of life and the cyclical nature, and I wanted to expand on this cycle of life and the ebbs and flows of life. Basically, what I found is that my life works in a circle where lessons will continue to present themselves in different ways until I learn them. And I wanted to shed some light on awareness. Now, semen retention's ability is going to really magnify your awareness. You're going to become way more aware of your body, mind, soul. All of those things are going to become magnified greatly. And there's talks of people on long semen retention streaks who feel shit, who feel terrible. That is trauma. That is something that needs to be dealt with, that you need to work on. Keep that in mind on longer semen retention streaks. I see people on Reddit forums and whatnot saying, oh, I've gone on this semen retention streak and I feel terrible. That's the universe trying to teach you a lesson. That is the energy within trying to heal. And back to my topic on becoming the light, becoming the awareness in every situation. And this is very difficult to do, but this is going to really elevate you spiritually, financially, physically, so many different ways. This personally has elevated me. Socially, it's going to connect you with the right people on the right frequency. Thinking this way, instead of believing that you are this flesh body, this physical body. So many people believe that. Change your perspective and start thinking of yourself as the observer. And you guys have probably heard this way of thinking before, but I think it's a healthy reminder to remind those of you out there. Whenever something happens, there's going to be things that come into your frame of vision. Instead of reacting so quickly, because we're so quick to emotionally react, we're so quick to physically react, we're so quick to react negatively or positively. Instead of all of those things, become the observer of this body and the way you are feeling. I am sitting here as the observer of this right now. I am speaking through this right now. And you guys are interpreting everything I'm saying and the way it is making you feel and the way the reaction is taking place. This is real light of awareness activating so many different spiritual teachings within you. If you can master this, which I am definitely not mastered this and still working, but intuition will flow through you as the observer. And of course, using semen retention to elevate this practice is going to take you to an extreme level. And I also, this video is all over the place, but I've been gone for a while, and there's been a lot of things on my mind that has come into my way of thinking these days, especially on this long semen retention streak. So I also, real quick, and I know this is all over the place, this is just a lot of information I want to share. But also, I wanted to let you guys in on summer is ended. Summer is over in the Northern Hemisphere. And it might be different for those viewers in the Southern. But I don't really think I have many of those viewers. And so I wanted to let you guys in on the winter and fall and these times when it starts to get cold and there's less to do, there's less to go out. People are inside more. People are at home, right? In these times. You know what happens during idle time? When you're not doing anything. You fall victim. This is my reminder this winter to stay very strong and disciplined on your spiritual practices, because this is a time where introspection, looking within, this is a time to rest, look within, recharge, realign. And I think a lot of people go into this season where it begins to get cold, where it begins to be you're on your own more. That's another one. Be alone. Make it a point to be alone. Make it a point to love being alone. See where your awareness takes you and see how you start feeling. Are you reaching for people? And when they don't respond, how are you feeling? And dive deep into that feeling. Become the observer. Dive deep into the way that makes you feel. Are you feeling that way because you feel like you're not good enough for that person? Or are you feeling that way because you don't feel that you can be alone? There's so many different feelings that present themselves when you become the observer. And when you start thinking this way, it's a paradigm shift. When you're the observer, you can also begin to start creating what you want to observe. Meaning, I can create whatever I want to see with this. Who do you want to become? What does the observer want you to do? This is tapping into that intuition, knowing you the best. When you are the observer, you can create whatever you want. You can become whatever you want. So real quick, guys, let me know in the comments down below how your journey's going. Talk to me, man. Run up the likes, run up the subscriptions. I know I've been gone for a minute, and it's all a part of my ascension. So there's no part of me that is sitting up here saying, oh, sorry I was gone. No, I know y'all can use these videos. And, yeah, so I'm going to keep dropping these bangers and staying consistent. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this camera. Is this the vibe? Peace.